often talk about saving your brain. What does that mean, and why is it so critical in today's world?
It's like your second filter. Your liver gets all filled up with junk and crap, and then to a point where it overflows and it spills over and you get a spill. Where does the stuff go? To your brain. Now your brain's the filter. Everybody's walking around with a brain that's dirty.
Is that like brain fog? Is that just sort of the root of it, kind of?
Part of it, sure. They're walking around with dirty blood syndrome,
dirty liver, my liver in my brain.
Dirty brains. There's toxic heavy metals in there. There's mercury, aluminum, copper. There's alloys in here, and the alloys are just melding together. And so many people are toxic, and we have to get that stuff out.
So how do you get it out?
So how do you get, what are some of the things you recommend? I know we only have
one of the most popular around the world right now is the medical medium heavy metal detox. Hands down, First for Women talked about it as being the most popular. It is the most effective. Nothing touches it till this day. And I don't, it's not like I want the credit. It's spirit of compassion. I didn't wake up one morning and was like, let me see what's going on here. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Let me put this together in this and then save lives. And millions of lives are being saved. It came from above, the heavy metal detox. It's so
And what does that look like?
It's really easy. You got 5 key ingredients, and those 5 key ingredients are what does it, but they have to be together.
They have to be cocktailed together.
Yep. The wild blueberry, not the cultivated blueberry, not the, you go to the grocery store and you see a clamshell, plastic, and you see those cultivated big blueberries in there. That's not it. That won't do it. But the wild blueberry, that's one. Okay. The next one is dulse, which is a seaweed. You know how everybody's like, sea moss. Everybody's just going crazy. Dulse. That's the one right there that gets the metals out.
Oh, wow.
And so that's the next one. Cilantro. Cilantro in combination with these is a whole nother game to get metals out. So you want the cilantro. That's the next one. Barley grass juice powder, not barley grass. It won't do it, won't touch it. It's not the same thing. It has to be the barley grass juice powder. And then last but not least, you got to have the spirulina. Have to have the spirulina. You have to have the 5 key pieces working together.
And you can get this.
Yeah, you can just get it. You can go out and get barley grass juice powder. You could find it. You go find a good spirulina. Go find the wild blueberries, and you put it together. Just in a shake if you want. Put it in a put it in a salad. Anybody can have it any way they want. And, make a smoothie bowl, which a lot of people in the medical medium community do, and get the metals out. It's the most effective. Lives change because nothing touches this.
One time is enough? Do you have to do it multiple times?
Every single day you do it. And take a break if you want. You can do it once a week, once every 3 days, but
I could do that in my smoothie 2 or 3 times. I drink almost a smoothie every day. If you're doing smoothies
anyway, put this together. And
dulse. How do you spell it? D-A-L-S?
Yeah, dulse, D-U.
D-U.
Oh, yep. And so what happens is with metals, they sit, they rot, they fester, they leach, they oxidize, they become problematic, they spread to more neurons, and that's when everybody gets short-circuited. They got the anxiety, they got the depression, they can't budge that depression. Metals. Original info. Metals create all of that stuff. And then a lot more other symptoms too, neurological symptoms, tics and spasms and all kinds of stuff, brain fog. The metals, when you start removing them, life changes. It's how, one of the reasons why I'm so known around the world. I'm loved and hated. I'm hated because of jealousy and hatred because I'm a guy who hears a voice, blah, blah, blah. At the same time, all these people getting their lives back. For real, though. They've seen everything.
I got to hear either the CFO, CEO, one of the heads of Reddit, and it was so interesting. These communities, what he's saying is these doctors come together, within your community, and they're like, do this. I saw this. What do you think about this? And that is community. That is.
There's a lot of doctors in the medical medium communities, a lot of MDs, a lot of naturopaths, a lot of DOs, just so many different doctors because they're seeing it with their patients and the whole bit. And
Detox. Are there a few other things that you could recommend to our listeners that would help them, improve their brain health in their lifestyle?
I know everybody gets upset about this. They always do. It's controversial. Lower your fats. Just lower your fats. I get it. I get slammed for it. Oh, fats are good for you. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You need fats for your brain. You need fats for your brain. What is he saying? Lower your fats. If you're somebody that's an animal protein person, do animal proteins. Just back them down a little bit. Be easy on them. Be careful. Do the less fattier ones. Overt fats are a problem when you're chronically sick. When you're chronically sick and you got problems, you increase the fats, you're going to get yourself in trouble. And it's kind of like, you see it on social. The great experiment is health on social. Everybody follow me. I'm doing this and it's working. 6 months later, I'm not doing that much anymore. I'm doing this now. But nobody's really kind of keeping track of them to show and punish them and be like, dude, you were doing this a year ago. What?
Yeah.
But yet when they're doing something, they're so they'll kill for it. They'll be like, how dare you? This works and everything. A year later, they're doing something different. And it's like this great experiment out there. But one thing I can tell everybody.
Look at keto.
Totally.
Oh,
1,000%.
Paleo, keto, carnivore. It'll keep on flipping in different aspects of it. And it just keeps on going, right? Mediterranean again. Oh, back to keto. Oh, let's bring paleo back. But what? Isn't paleo kind of carnivore? But now with this different, it's crazy. But everybody's experimenting.
There's always someone trying to
vegan,
pop
right? Vegan. You throw the vegan in there. But what happens in the end is that people get sick. They get sick. And they don't know why they're sick, and it falls apart in front of them. They're like, I thought I was doing it right. I was carnivore for 6 months. I thought I was doing it right. I was vegan for 6 months or a year. I'm getting sicker. Why? Because they don't know why they were sick to begin with, and they don't know how to fix it. So they're playing around the musical chairs and the diets. And Info freed all these people so they can still do animal proteins if they want, still be a vegan if they want, but do it right, and then learn why they were sick. And then it's just the sky opens up and they're like, why was I lost in that sea of confusion?